The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back again, and that means you are too. It's Tom and Steve on The Local Show. Thanks for hanging out with us on this weekend. Hopefully you're dried out from earlier this week. That was some rain. Man, I was glad I had my comfort windows in there out because that rain was hitting against them, and I'm thinking, I got a lifetime warranty, and if it blows through.
I was trying to shop and run into Wegmans. I saw the cloud was coming.
Yeah.
And I was one of those, and I'm like, I want to get in there because I had to go to the pharmacy and grab.
Right.
And I wanted to, it was like beat the clock.
Sure.
And I came out, I just sort of missed. I got a little wet, but it was a little disturbing.
The storm prior to that, they made people stay in the store. I happened to be shopping that time, and there was some clouds rolling in. I was going to go to the gym, and they were like holding people back and saying, don't go out yet. I don't know whether it was they were concerned about the lightning because it was fork lightning and all that. So I was like,
maybe they were just trying to drive sales up. Yeah. Hey, nope, you can't leave. Well, you need to stay.
It probably wouldn't look good to have somebody go out to their car and get struck by lightning in the parking lot.
That only would happen once it hit your yard. Did it not go over your fine landscaping up there?
No. We have been very fortunate. Everything was good. I ended up skipping. I used that as an excuse to skip the gym, though, because there was a tornado warning and all that stuff. Anyway, we got a new guest to the show. Looking forward to listening to this guy's story. It's Luis Colon Torres, and he's the owner of Luis Colon Torres Enterprises and the Guadalajara restaurant. How are you there, buddy?
I'm doing well, guys. Thank you for the invitation.
Very good. Well, you don't sound like Luis. You sound more like Antonio Banderas. So that's a good thing, right?
That is a good thing.
The ladies like that.
Yeah.
So where are you from originally?
I'm from Puerto Rico, born in Puerto Rico, yes.
Excellent. So how'd you hook up with Steve? I mean, what's going on with that?
We collided. We ran to a billboard together on 690.
That's great.
We got talking. I stopped down to see him, and I had not been in the restaurant. And I'm like, holy smokes! I thought I was there before, but I wasn't. I was at that restaurant bar right by Nimo there. I was in the other space.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what an amazing story is to tell.
Are you on the other side of Cafe Cubal?
Yes. Okay. Cafe Cubal is in the corner, right across from Niagara Mohawk Building.
Yeah.
I'm right adjacent to them. Well, not adjacent, but I mean, it's the same building.
Sure. Yeah. So how long ago did you come over from Puerto Rico?
I came here in 2015, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you come over for? Specifically to start a restaurant, or?
Oh, no. I came here for a different opportunity. I did start a restaurant, like a food truck kind of vibe back in Puerto Rico in 2013. Right. Then I just jumped over here to the States.
Was it your first time over to the States?
No, actually, I was raised in Rochester from when I was like 3 years old to when I was like around 12, 13.
Gotcha.
Went back to Puerto Rico, came back in 2015.
Yeah. So how did you decide to go into the restaurant business? How was your heart? How did that happen?
Well, I have a CDLA. I'm a truck driver.
Okay, gotcha.
I did go to culinary art school in 2010. When I came over here, I had no family here.
Oh, really?
No, in Syracuse.
Jeez, that's rare. Usually people come over because they got cousins and aunts and uncles and.
Oh yeah, no, but I have no family at all. The only thing is, I did have a cousin at the time, but she moved out quick. She wasn't here like for long.
Oh, you're brave, man.
Well, you see, Syracuse is right centralized, so you see that it's right in the middle of New York State.
Yeah, absolutely.
So as a truck driver, I wanted to be home more. So you go north to south, east to west, you always go by Syracuse. So it gives me a time to be home and sleep at my house.
Sure. Okay. And so then tell us how you decided to start in the restaurant business.
Well, there was a restaurant downtown. It was called Guadalajara already. The same location, same restaurant I own right now. When I met these guys that were barely opening, they were failing on it. And they offered my 15-year-old daughter at the time a host job.
Right.
Yeah, but my daughter told me, Dad, this place, nobody walks in and out. I mean, it's a Friday and a Saturday.
Yeah.
And can I get into something else? I'm like, wow, they're in trouble because this is a nice location.
Yeah.
So I went in and, sat in the bar and I asked for a drink and they gave me a glass full of Jack Daniels and a little bottle of Coke. I'm like, oh, they are in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah. And from there, I mean, I offered them like, hey, you guys want to, sell this place or do something?
Yeah.
One of them was listening. They had 3 owners, so I went ahead and I bought them out. And now I just transformed it into what it is. You know, we went from a $300 sale a day to, you know, $10,000 a day.
Have you actually been to Guadalajara, Mexico?
Mexico? No, I have not. No.
You know, they make tequila there.
Yeah, so basically, I asked the guys, I'm like, you guys from Guadalajara when I bought the restaurant?
Yeah.
They told me, no, we're not from Guadalajara. I'm like, okay, why Guadalajara? We're like, I don't know.
So the name has a powerful origination.
So what I did, I created my own origination for the name Guadalajara.
Sure.
Since you just mentioned tequila, you know, Guadalajara is the capital of, you know, Jalisco.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jalisco,
So basically, I just well, we named Guadalajara because the capital of the tequila nation.
Yeah, which is nice, right? If you like to do the drink, because I noticed not only do you have these beautiful signature dishes that I'd like you to explain to people, but you also have drinks and you do kind of party vibe on the weekends and stuff too, right?
Yeah, yes. Well, when I first got here, like I said, I had no family. So I knew a lot of people from the city school district, and I used to see that we used to party or, you know, have social gatherings in people's houses. And I said, wow, we don't really have a nice safe place out here that professionals could come in and, you know, have fun. So the first time I went to Guadalajara, that spot, I organized a karaoke night, or Latin karaoke night. Yes. So we went there.
Was it Latin music?
It was a Latin music.
So you're singing in Spanish.
Yes, we were. Well, actually, we were singing a little bit of everything. You know? And then when those Jack Daniels came in, you know, we sang no matter what language. So we went from there, and it was more like a safe place for us.
Right.
So then I started looking around. I'm like, I'm going to open a bar so I could do like a Latino bar where the professionals just could come in and you know, hang out. Then I had that idea, and I just, like I said in the story before, I ended up buying Guadalajara and turning it into that place. That's why we have nightclub events, and we have salsa nights. We have outdoor salsa also.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
So how long ago was this? How long have you had the restaurant?
I've had it for 2.5 years now.
And when did you meet Hugo Acosta?
Hugo Acosta?
Because I know you had to rub into him.
Everybody does.
Yeah, no. So Hugo is funny. But it's one of those events that I told you that it was in people's houses, like social events. That's where I met Hugo.
Yeah.
And from there, you know Hugo.
Yeah.
He's been on the show with us a few times.
Yeah.
Has he?
I know him a long time.
He's a wonderful guy. I can see him down there doing karaoke.
Yeah.
So tell us about your dishes. Did you you have a culinary background, and did you bring some signature dishes from Puerto Rico?
Well, here's a funny story. When I started in the restaurant business here in Puerto Rico, I was selling empanadas.
Yeah.
Empanadas.
Tell people what an empanada is.
So an empanada basically is a beef patty.
Okay.
It's a big beef patty from Puerto Rico.
So it's a hamburger.
No, because you have it's shredded chicken and ground beef. You know, it's kind of like all in there.
All right.
It's similar to,
and some cheese. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I just sold that to different convenience stores in the area.
Okay.
And from there, you know, I had a mentor who helped me out in the industry, which his name is Matthew Cullifer. He owns Hope Cafes. I don't know if you guys ever heard of those.
No, I know.
I haven't.
Yeah, so Matt.
I know that.
So Matt helped me out with my LLC, helped me out to get started.
That's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Yes.
Wonderful.
So we went from there, and the dishes, obviously, you know, it's a Mexican restaurant. I'm Puerto Rican. It's a difference.
And people should know that difference, and I'd like you to explain that too.
Yeah, well, basically,
culturally.
Yeah, well, culturally, you know, Puerto Rico is in a Caribbean island. You know, it's United States territory.
Yep.
Different from Mexican cuisine, they're more spicy. They have different things, you know, in their food. Puerto Rican is more like mofongo, which is plantains and things like that, which comes. I'm going to bring that cuisine here with my new restaurant called 809 Lounge and Restaurant.
Okay.
In downtown also. Yes.
So you got a new place coming too. Well, we're going to hold you over for another segment if you don't mind.
Yeah, no mind.
We got a lot to talk about.
All right.
We're talking with Luis Colon Torres. He's the owner of Luis Colon Torres Enterprises, including that Guadalajara restaurant and some other restaurants. And we're going to learn more about his goals and ambitions right here on the local show on 570 WSYR.
The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. We've been talking with Luis Colon Torres. He is the owner of Luis Colon Torres Enterprises, and he's got some restaurants, including that Guadalajara restaurant. We were talking about the difference in cultures between Puerto Rican and Mexican cultures and the foods, but you are bringing kind of a blend of both. Would that be proper to say?
Well, yeah. I mean, in a way, no. In a way, yes. Like, for example, when I gave you the example earlier in the previous segment about when I used to do empanadas, that when I got the Mexican restaurant, people started telling me, no, what do you should sell this in this restaurant? You know, everybody gives you an opinion. You know,
lots of opinions out there, yes.
So I keep it strictly, even though I'm Puerto Rican, there is no Puerto Rican plate in there.
Oh, okay.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, I keep it strictly Mexican, and, you know, we try to be as authentic as possible as Mexican. Yeah. Like, all my cooks are from Mexico. The back of the house staff is from Mexico. All the recipes are Mexican.
Gotcha.
All the spices, we have our supplier that is BMF, which is strictly Mexican food.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How about the language? Is language the same?
The language is Spanish. It's like, I'll give you an example. Like, you know, you go to England, you know, their English is very different from us.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, or you go to the southern part of United States, and their accent is different.
Well, you go over to Salve, it's different. Just kidding, Salve people.
Or the Valley.
So it is a bit different. It all depends also. You know, Mexico is a huge country.
Right.
You know, compared to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico
is an island. Right?
Yeah, Puerto Rico is actually 100 miles across.
Wow.
And 35 miles north to south.
Jeez, yeah, that's
so it's tiny, you know. So I believe, I mean, Puerto Ricans got a big presence for the small country they are.
Yeah, big presence, especially here in upstate New York and into New York City, right?
Yeah, you're correct. Yes.
That's wonderful. Hey, were you over in Puerto Rico when the big storms hit?
No, I was not. That was in 2017. I already have come here in 2015, yes.
God bless you. Yeah.
I don't want to hear about the weather. I want to hear more about the food.
Go ahead.
About your food. So Guadalajara, right across the street from Niagara, the big Ionic Niagara Mohawk National Grid building.
It's the most beautiful building in town.
Okay, you're right across the street there, and it's a nice experience. So you have some other things in the cooker, and you have some other restaurants, yes?
Yes, I acquired not too long ago Tulum Mexican restaurant in East Syracuse.
Okay.
Yeah, I acquired that like 2 months ago.
What was it called again?
It's Tulum, T-U-L-U-M. It's right across the Burning Dairy from West Manlia Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, in East Syracuse.
What does that mean? What does Tulum mean?
So Tulum, actually, if you go to Mexico, Cancun, they will offer you, as soon as you get out of the airport, they'll offer you a package to go visit Tulum. It's actually a pyramid.
Really?
It's a city, yeah. I know that. I want to say like an hour away from Cancun, yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but I didn't put the name on it either.
You're right.
I bought the restaurant already there. You know, they were struggling. And again, you know, we went from whatever sales that we're having, I don't want to say a number right now, we've already quadrupled the sales.
What kind of food can I get there?
Well, it's actually Mexican food also, but I want to say it's more like a country-style Mexican food versus Guadalajara Mexican restaurant. It's more like a city-style Mexican food.
I don't know the difference.
You have to try yourself.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. I like that. And you have some other ideas and some other things brewing that we were chatting about.
Yeah, well, if you guys remember the old spot downtown called Ocho Cinco.
Yes.
So they closed that down I want to say like a year ago or so. So I acquired that location. Right now we are in the middle of remodeling. I want to say in the next month and a half, we should be opening there my Caribbean restaurant.
The Caribbean now.
Yeah, so what we have, it's going to be called 809 Lounge and Restaurant.
Okay.
I'm going to have live bands in there, you know, while people eat. It's a nice...
some steel drum bands and some authentic steel drum stuff?
Yeah. That's the plan, yeah. But that one's more like, the name itself, 809, it stands for the Dominican Republic area code. You know, like 315 here.
Oh, yeah.
So to dial to Dominican Republic, 809. Even though I'm Puerto Rican, I like to do diverse cultures.
Right. And what kind of food? Like jerk chicken and stuff like that?
No, so jerk chicken will be more Jamaican style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And this is be more mango, which is Dominican dishes.
Right.
And mofongo, which is a fusion of plantain from Puerto Rico. We'll have churrasco, we have steak. We have a lot of good things. We have a lot of Caribbean stuff.
How about the drinks, the alcohol? Because there's a difference between Mexican drinks, Puerto Rican drinks, right?
Well, yeah. In Guadalajara, is more based on tequila because tequila obviously is from Mexico. Here in 809, it will be more rum based. If you look even at the bottle of Bacardi, it says rum from Puerto Rico. Yeah. So it's more of a Caribbean style. So we'll be doing more rum-based drinks.
So how come you're not the size of a piano? Because if I had to be around all this food,
because he's young.
Is that what it is?
No, guys. No, I used to weigh 275 at one point.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's up there.
Yeah, no, now I'm like, what, 210 probably?
Very good.
Yeah, so no.
Because you're running around restaurant
I'm running around and, I watch what I eat.
Yeah.
Some of your kids are involved in the businesses, yes?
Yes, I have 3 beautiful children. They are in between. They are in Guadalajara and in Tulum, and also they're helping me out with the new restaurant also.
Oh, so they're older.
Yeah, my youngest son is 16, and my daughter will be 18. She's graduated. She starts OCC, and I have my oldest, which is 20 years old. Yes,
nice. Right.
And I have a little one that's coming in the way. Should be out here at December.
I hear 3 restaurants cooking right now. Okay, I see Guadalajara right across from Naimo. And then I've got Tulum.
Mexican, yes.
Mexican, which is...
Are you changing the name at all?
It will be called Guadalajara's Mexican Grill soon.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. So
that one right there doesn't have a liquor license yet. Well, technically it does now. They just got the email.
Right.
We do have it.
It's very good. Yeah.
Okay, so if I'm in the village, that's right in the village of East Syracuse.
Yes, right across from Bernadere. Yes, 325 West Manlia Street.
Okay,
yes.
And then the old Ultra Cinco.
That's 206 South Warren Street.
And that's not open yet?
It's not open yet. No. It should be open, I want to say, August 15th to September 1st.
Okay. So I could start out going downtown and then start to work through the restaurants.
Yeah.
Things. Wow.
Do you have partners, or are you doing this all solo?
Solo, yes.
Good for you.
Yeah. 809 was a franchise I bought that was already in Rochester. They did really well. And instead of spending probably $20,000 to $30,000 myself in research and development, I was like, hey guys, you guys got something going on here good.
Right.
You mind, and so we shared ideas and I bought part of their franchise.
Well, that's one of that's one of the advantages of a franchise.
Well, right. There's a model there. Yeah. I think everyone has like 5 restaurants. That they go, okay, where do you want to go tonight, dear? And they go, what about this? I think there's like a list.
Yes.
And I think restaurants go on and off the list, and there's a special place. Well, Guadalajara is now on my list. We have it because we go Friday night. God willing, we go out to dinner. That's kind of a family thing. So look forward to coming down there and
look forward to having it.
And
how about entertainment-wise? Will there be entertainment at these other restaurants as well?
Yes.
You did mention about the bands, but
no. So in Guadalajara, sometimes I will be having, and sometimes I put a DJ just taking people's requests. And sometimes I do bring like a mariachi around while people are eating. He's just singing around.
Right. Yeah. Oh, in Guadalajara.
Yes.
They were the in the city. They're also known for flamenco guitar. That's where they started that.
Wow!
Yeah,
if you say so.
I'll take your word.
I actually research the guests before they come in.
See, he knows things. He just makes them up.
Oh, I'm just teasing you. Well, hey, this is great to meet you, and God bless you and your family and all the people that work with you for doing a wonderful service for our area. I can't wait to come out and sample things. You're not going to pretend you don't know me, right, when I come?
No, not at all. I never do. I'm really good playing it off.
That's great. All right, that's going to wrap things up with Luis Colon Torres, owner of Luis Colon Torres Enterprises, and you've heard all the other restaurants and all that stuff. Guadalajara, get out there. Thank you, and you have a great rest of the day, okay, man?
You too. Thank you.
All right. Steve, that's going to wrap things up for us. That means you can go.
And I will.
Yeah, yes, please do. On behalf of the local show, Zoey Advertising, and Tom and Steve, God bless you and your families. Make some time to relax and exercise today and every day. Do it with a family member or a friend. It'll keep your body and mind healthy. The local show is heard every Saturday morning from 11 to 1 and again on Sunday morning from 7 to 9. Listen together with a friend. We find it's more fun that way. Until next week, get down to business and keep doing business locally. Tell your friends about the local show right here on 570 WSYR, 106.9 FM, the iHeartRadio app, and on YouTube at Zoey Advertising.